Hello, hello. So, I haven't gone in a few days. Lots happened. Got a car. Work's been a shit show. But I'm through it now, right? So, also the few days I had any time to stream, I didn't have enough time to do this stream. Because in this stream, I would very much enjoy if I could get through the entire thing. The entirety of the Myths of the Realm, one stream, just like how I did the Void Ark raids, because the scaling is fucked on these. Every single boss, like day 2, you're skipping major mechanics. And we're now like months after these came out. Everyone's in decent gear at least. Yeah. So I have a good feeling that I can get through the raids very quickly. The only question is, how bad are the queues going to be? Now, I ran one of each of the raids 2 days ago, I want to say. Here are the coins, because I am slowly gathering up the augmented shit for my tanking. Slowly. And they weren't horrible on tank and DPS. But I will be queuing as healer, which paradoxically for Alliance raids is generally worse. So we'll see how it goes. So, without any further ado... Arentel, welcome back. Are you perchance here to see Kryl? I'm given to understand she has a task for which she desires your assistance. Then I shall fetch her at once. Pray wait a moment. Arentel, my thanks for coming. If you're now available, I'd like you and Raha to assist me in the task I had mentioned. For you to call on Arentel, I assume the task in question is somewhat more exciting than sorting through paperwork, which, I'm pleased to add, I have finished. So if Arentel is ready, then so am I. Our venture to the bounty has only served to whet my appetite for fieldwork. Not to oversell things, I suspect you won't be disappointed. Ere I divulge the details, however, permit me to provide some background. As you know, our organization, the Students of Valdecian, was founded by my father, Galuf. Our stated mission was to uncover the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpret her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. We've since learned the whole truth, and it might be said that we've fulfilled our mission, but our work is far from over. In the course of our endeavors, we've also sought to devise countermeasures against threats that come to light. Our involvement with the Warring Triad, an example of such. 'Tis my belief that, in continuing to seek out the unknown and dealing with threats, we best carry on the student's mission. We best honor those we lost when the Isle of Val was destroyed. Forgive me, I didn't mean to darken the mood. In saying all this, I simply wanted to clarify our organization's purpose for a new age. In line with said purpose, I've been reviewing new requests, and one in particular jumped out at me. It comes from none other than Rambros of the Sons of Saint Koinak. Truly, has something happened in Mordona then? So it would seem that he wishes to entrust the matter to us. While his missive is sparse on details, he writes that it lies beyond the Sun's expertise. Uncharted territory are the exact words he used. I'd like you to meet with Rambros and conduct a preliminary survey. What say you? Well, I mean, I'm all hang on. No, I can't think of the term. Wonderful. When you are ready, pray make your way to Revenant's Toll. I shall let Rambros know to receive you there. I must remain here to oversee our operations, but should it transpire that more hands are needed, don't hesitate to send word. Well, there's no time like the present. If you could go on ahead to Revenant's Toll, I shall make ready and then be on my way. There you are, Arntel. 'Twould seem we're early. My apologies for the wait. Rembros, what a pleasure to see you again. How have you been? No, what? Excuse me? The pleasure is all mine, my friend. I've been well, and it gladdens me to see that you are too. Now, I know you have many demands in your time, so I shall explain the particulars of our request at once. Recently, an explorer came to us who claimed to have discovered the Phantom Realm. The Phantom Realm? So this is what you meant by uncharted territory. You're not familiar, perhaps unsurprising given that it is a lesser-known legend. This legend holds that across Eorzea there exists a realm that appears as a mirage. Though visible from a distance, it fades away as one draws near. While it has featured in myth since ancient times, the realm's existence could not be proven, and thus it is seldom mentioned in literature. In spite of this, fueled by rumors of the occasional sighting, the myth has persisted and continues to capture the hearts and minds of explorers. That you yourself should reach out to us. It is real then. When first the explorer in question approached us, we doubted him, but we couldn't doubt the evidence of our senses. Nay, the realm is real, as you will soon see yourself. Goodness. Good gods, a part of me still struggles to believe it, but we have no reason to doubt you. Suffice it to say, we are eager to see the realm too. Whatever truth awaits, I pray you will succeed in finding it. Seek out the explorer, one Derek. He has seen more of the realm than us, and should be willing to serve as your guide. I asked him to accompany me here, but he preferred to continue exploring on his own. He will be somewhere near the bank of Silvertear Lake, I expect. Understood. Our thanks, Rembros. Come, let us split up and look for our explorer. Isn't it like one of these ones out here? I don't think it's the first one you see. There we go. You see, small Oppo Oppo, it couldn't possibly be the explorer, or could it? Just in case you're entertaining the thought, Arntel, that Oppo isn't our explorer, I have the man in question with me here. I am Derek, the one who discovered the Phantom Realm. My apologies for making you search for me. Curious about this creature, are you? I found him injured during one of my journeys and tended to him. Since then, he has taken to following me around. He's inquisitive, but otherwise harmless, so pray pay him no mind. You are the hero who delivered our star from doom, are you not? What good fortune that one as capable as you should lend his aid. To be clear, our organization has yet to accept the commission. Before we can make a decision, we would conduct a preliminary survey. Will you guide us to the Phantom Realm? Of course, I will show you to the entrance at once. The gate to a realm long dreamed of by explorers. What are you? Impressive, isn't it? When the gate manifested, so too did this magic, allowing one to thus walk upon water. This is just like Arianje's spell. Someone conceived of the means to do this at will, an intriguing individual. It's perfectly safe, I assure you. Come. By the 12, you truly can walk here. What magic is this? But by what means is it perpetuated? Forgive me. Let us continue. This is the Phantom Realm. To think that the entrance would lie over Silvertear Lake. There's nothing out of the ordinary with the environment. The sights, the sounds, the smells, all appear as they should be in nature. That is to say, this place is no illusion. I bid you welcome to the navel of the Phantom Realm, the Amphalos. Okay, before we continue, I beg a moment of your time. Hang on. As I will be periodically grabbing screenshots as we go through this, just so that I could have options for thumbnails. Can I get? Is it maybe on this rock? Yeah. And the tree's kind of in the way though. No, I can't mount up. Didn't think so. Oh, if I stand like right here. It is like just big enough where I can't quite get all of them in frame. Or if I can, there's shit in the way. I guess? I can do this. I can't do this. There's no spot. If this tree weren't here, I could pull it off. This tree has been artfully placed to make it impossible. So which element am I snubbing in the thumbnail? Is this a wall? It's not. Cool. I think this will do. Not ideal, but what can you do? What? My inability to type is borderline impressive. Yeah, I gotta fix my posture now. No. There we go. Why? Oh, I understand. It's just... Isn't there a command for that in the G-Pods, actually? Hello! Welcome to my next half-hour diversion. No. Movement. I want you to not move. I want you to do your just basic standing animation. Just stop emoting. Just stand still. What if I, like, leave and re-enter? I can do that, right? Surely this will reset G-pose, right? Surely? We are so close. Thank God. Okay, it only took half an hour. We got there in the end. Anyway. Hello. Oak. Well, is this what you were expecting? The Amphalos, you say this place is called. A name of my own conception, I confess. I felt we needed something to call it, but to call it by. Lest you wonder, the word means navel in an ancient tongue, an allusion to Mordona's location in the heart of Aldernard. As you can see, there are man-made structures, and the place appears well kept. Yet there isn't a single soul in evidence. 'Tis my hope that you will help me to shed light upon this realm, to learn who created it and to what end. I should also like to know why it has revealed itself now. Was it simply chance that kept it hidden, or something more? In any case, let us begin by taking a look around. In the distance, you see what appears to be the Crystal Tower. Though the clouds make it difficult to be sure, it would seem that you are in the sky above Silvertear Lake. No such isle could be seen from outside, however. You can also see that thing. Right? That's a fucking tree, man. A stone monument has been erected here, by whose hand you cannot say, but the motifs wrought into the base appear familiar. Pray do not mind me. Take a look around at your leisure. I'm sorry, I gotta check something real quick. Yeah. Okay, that's nifty. If you know, you know. I wanna state proudly that I realized who this was in the second raid. It did not take me until it was completely blatant. The Opo seems quite at home, wouldn't you say? How many times has Derek come here, I wonder? A number of structures such as this can be seen in the area. What purpose could they possibly serve? The architecture is unlike anything seen in Eorzea. Truly exquisite stuff. I don't know, these swirling shapes are pretty, Amarantine, IMO. Finished looking around, have you? What are your impressions? We have had only a cursory glance, but this is truly a mysterious place. The gleaming spire rising beyond the clouds, that is most certainly the Crystal Tower. In judging by its aspects, we are a considerable distance above Silvertear Lake, which would suggest the gate we entered is a teleporter. However, if this isle lies where it appears to lie, then it couldn't have escaped the Battle of Silvertear Skies unscathed. Which is to say, we are in Mordona, and yet we are not. 'Tis as if we were displaced from our world, if only slightly. Displaced is an apt way to put it. Was there aught else you noticed? Aye, the motifs upon yonder structure. They are unmistakably the marks of the 12. By which I posit that this was created to be a place of worship. But by whom? I cannot think of any who could have possibly built such grand premises, never mind magically conceal it, at least not in the wake of the Battle of Silvertear Skies. Aye, this is a mysterious place indeed. Magically concealed. In like manner, perhaps, to the ruins of Amdapor and the Twelveswood. The city, I understand, reappeared when the Seventh Umbral Calamity weakened the elementals. Well, it seems there is but one solution for our ignorance, a thorough investigation. For this, we will require more manpower and supplies, among other things. With your permission, we will confer with our representative, Kryl, and make the necessary arrangements for a formal investigation. If that is what must be done to commence your work in earnest, then by all means. Without further ado, let us return to Sharlayan. Hold, mortals. You profane the sacred realm with your very presence. You must answer for your irreverence. I am Brigot the Builder. Brigot, then the 12 are real. Let there be no doubt, we are not simulacra born of mortal faith. Nay, we 12 are divinities true. And in Hydaelyn's absence, we are the star's rightful ruler, its will. I've killed gods before. Closely have we watched mankind. And we have determined that you, champion of Hydaelyn, pose a threat to our ascension. You are foolish to wander into our realm. We could destroy you with ease here and now, but as divinities, we must demonstrate grace and forbearance. There is but one path. We must weigh this mortal's worth. Here, here, let there be a trial. While this mortal would invariably be destroyed, it would at least provide us with a diversion. What, you suddenly appear and expect us to simply comply with your whims? Protest if you wish, but mortal logic means naught to gods who will abide by our laws. Lo, the gateway to our sanctums lie open. Show us the strength of mankind. Show us the honor of mankind. Show us the spirit of mankind. If man would remain the master of his own destiny, then assemble your comrades and come and prove your worthiness. Sorry, I'm just ignore that. It'll come up 5 hours from now. It's fine. 7 hells. During my previous forays, nothing like this ever happened. I encountered not a single soul, and certainly not gods. And by their own admission, they mean to take over the star. What are we to do? The situation has indeed taken an unexpected turn, but we must try to think clearly. The 12 have long been revered and worshipped in Eorzea, and myths about them abound. But to my knowledge, they have never thus appeared so openly before people. For these beings to suddenly reveal themselves just when we're here claims supremacy over the star and challenge our intel to a trial. Too much about this feels odd, and it gives me pause. Fair enough, yet as it stands, it seems we can't dismiss the threat either. Whatever they are, if they're issuing challenge, then challenge accepted. Dependable as ever, my friend. In any event, if these beings seek dominion over the star as they say, what happens here may have far-reaching implications. To that end, I believe we should take action. So suffice it to say you are with me. Then, the students of Baldesion will officially tend to this situation. Aye, in the course of studying the star's mysteries, we have undertaken to deal with any threats that may arise. This is no different. To think that we would encounter the 12. Right, let us deliberate a course of action. Derek, you know you aught of these beings' sanctums. They are domains in the Phantom Realm that lie beyond each gate. I've explored them all. Perhaps due to etheric instability, there are times when one can enter when ordinarily one cannot. But it would seem the way has been opened for us. While I encountered no gods during my previous forays, I saw enough to know my way around. I am but a humble explorer and cannot contend with gods, but if you would be willing to protect me, I will serve as your guide. Assemble your comrades, Brigaderos. I know 23 people. As strong as I know you are, we know little and less about our foes, neither their strength nor their true nature. 'Twould be decidedly reckless to contend with them unprepared. And so, as much as I would like to accompany you, I shall do what affords us the best chance at victory. While you step forth to answer the gods' challenge, I will work behind the scenes in my capacity as a student. For one, it would behoove us to arm ourselves with knowledge about the 12, and I shall begin by apprising Kryl of the situation. By thus utilizing our resources to the fullest, we shall overcome whatever trials await us. So, this quest, I think I may have mentioned it in one of my spoiler tirades in a previous stream, but this quest series has one of my biggest grievances with the entirety of Post-Endwalker. But, not a few days ago, I saw a screenshot that made it appear as though perhaps I was wrong. So I will be very certain to double check and make sure that I am in fact wrong. Because if I am wrong, then I was just being an asshole. You know, which you hate to see it, but if you're ready to step forth, then so am I. Alright, let's go. Let's go. Allergia. Oh no. Oh, that fills me with dread. Anyway. Sure I got... Oh no, I can't have minions in here. I am going to Southern Thanalan. Oh, I might have to rename the stream. Blue Mage Farming. No, wrong thing. This, I need this, and, summon. Beautiful. Let's go. Not a particularly strong start, but hey. Oh my! That was fucking turnaround. Jesus Christ. 3 tanks, 4 of the 6 healers, 4 of the 15 DPS. DPS are going to be the problem here, unfortunately. Dragging DPS, kicking and screaming into Elegia. Hey, first one down. I can go help them kill the big worm. Maybe, if I get there in time. Oh, big worm's not here. I didn't realize how effective the NPCs were for. Ah, here's Big Worm. Oh, that's unfortunate. Meow. Gotta change job. I don't want to be in combat anymore, please. Leave me alone. I'm not in combat. Let me go. I'm so fucking far away, dude. How far do you need me to goddamn run? Jesus Christ. Okay. Got there in the end. We're good. Please? You're fucking kidding me. Oh no. No. Fucking Q right now. I believe in you, Pelin. You can do this. Oh, I don't even have fucking AoE. I hope that screenshot took the right scene. If not, oh well. Now it's not the main one I want. Whoa, Cardion be upon you. Or Cardia. Cardion is this. Nope, no, it's not. What is Cardion? Oh, Cardion is actually is what they get. I was right. A little more faith in myself. This is one of my favorite. I mean, oh, it's a really good portrait. I like that a lot, actually. Holy shit. Oh, I hope I can calm this guy at the end. I love that portrait.
So, you are resolved to face me.
Oh, I gotta turn my fucking effects down. Jesus Christ, I can't see anything. Sorry, Dark Knight, can't help you. Sure, the TPN's good enough for you. Ooh, Lance A lost one. You only get 2 LB3s in this raid. Besides the ones we build up along the way. I just need some mana back. And you're not taking any damage, so I can't... No one's taking any damage, so I can't, like, get my mana back from spending drill pools. Don't worry, I'm gonna heal people in the other alliance just so I can get my mana back. It's fine. We get some raid rides in here. Yoink. Yoink. Ooh, 91. That's not bad. That's not bad. The dance is gonna get it though. Alas. Honestly though, I don't even think I'd use this in any of my glamours. It doesn't look bad, but like it doesn't like fit any of the themes I'm going for. I could imagine a pretty good dance to glam with that though.
Then the destroyer shall take your measure. my servant with some sport.
Ow. I'm safe. Now, will I still get the Toxicon when it breaks? And will it break? Yeah, I do. And it did. Ow. Uh-oh. Oh, our dancer's named social anxiety. Solid. You can't read this, I'm sorry.
Ahead stands a statue I have fashioned for our contest.
What?
Upon the ground.
What party is this person from? The YMCA is having some problems, man. Holy shit.
Wandering star, descend and destroy.
What's up? Alright, it's the first time I've been called R. I'll take it. Don't let me just gradually relearning my entire save kit. It's fine. Also constantly forgetting to read out my dots.
mortals, enter my realm, if you dare.
Decent Glen. I don't have any more Toxicon stacks. Alas. And no one of my fucking party's taking damage, so I can't get him back either. Oh my god, I did get that piece. Nifty.
You will be scoured by the light of the sun.
Yeah, 1 second Toxicon. Let's go.
Fire won't. Wait, ignore thy friend. Something more.
Healer's dead. Up the back. Hey, full flash. Thank you, Zemo. Big thanks.
This will burn.
And dead.
Fire burn.
Yeah. See what I mean about like crazy high DPS in these things? Give me. Get wrecked. I don't think. Oh no, these are literally the boots I use on my Dark Knight and Paladin clan. We're good. I'll pass. Already have them. I ain't gotta be that greedy.
I am Null, keeper of the realm of the living.
I am Thor, keeper of the realm of the dead. Prepare to be judged, children of man.
Wait, what? Was I muted that whole time? Wait. Oh, now I'm worried and confused. So I get some 32 damage hits in. Fine.
We've only just begun. You have been found worthy.
And there we go. I don't need a... I want the MGP. I can't sell those. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it. Wouldn't mind it. Oh well. Yeah, give her the tank. Yeah. I can backtrack, right? You're fucking kidding me, right? Well, that's upsetting. Can you no, you can't explore these zones once they're done, right? I dare say we passed the trial. You can't you can't go in those unsynced. Even when you can go in them unsynced, you still need at least 3 people. And even then, you still have to beat the bosses. You can't go to them in explorer mode. You're safe, thank goodness. I rushed here as soon as I heard the tidings from Raha. Is this true? Beings claiming to be the 12 have appeared. You defeated them all. Incredible. I had no doubt that you would exceed, but I am no less impressed for it. Seldom had I felt such exhilaration. To think that the day would come when we would put on an act for men. I must say, Brigot, you played the villain's role to perfection. Come now, Master, I merely did what was necessary to compel the mortals to confront us. Still, it pained me to speak to our beloved children so unkindly. So you say, Azima, yet you seemed happy enough to fight them. You did not forget the true purpose of the trial, I hope. Well, I couldn't help but be excited, and do not tell me you felt differently. Consider yourselves fortunate, children. 'Tis rare indeed to see Naldthal in such high spirits. What in the world is happening? Didn't you say you had defeated them? Did they manage to flee, or perhaps were resummoned? Put up your weapons. You have naught to fear from us. Rest assured, we are not summoned beings. We do not drain the land of Aether, nor do we take men into our thrall. But what of the gods who were summoned during the calamity? The ones Master Louisoix called forth to protect the realm. That was not us, but a primal born of your fervent prayers for salvation. Indeed, that the worst of the calamity was averted and the realm restored in its aftermath was a direct testament to the power of your hopes. Do you truly intend to rule the world? Just as men harbor hopes, so too do we gods. To realize our aspirations, 'tis essential that we do battle with you. Thus did I falsely claim that we sought to rule the world. 'Twas deceitful conduct unworthy of a divinity, and I must apologize. Not only for that, but for using my power to do harm besides. These hopes of yours, won't you tell us what they are? We cannot. If you wish to know the truth, you must discover it for yourselves. 'Tis not easy to move forward when there is seemingly no destination, but if you press on, you will eventually arrive at the answers you seek. Aye, you will understand why we hold our peace, and far more besides. You will learn the very truth of our existence. Go forth, mortals, and seek knowledge of us, and when the time is right, we shall meet again in this place. Yeah, I don't think we can just walk. That's annoying. When I first explored the Phantom Realm, it appeared to be unoccupied, to think that it was the home of the gods. We have met and exchanged words with the 12. When I pause to think, I can scarce believe it. As if hearing about your battling the 12 wasn't shocking enough, to have them appear before my very eyes, suffice it to say, it's been an interesting day. While much about this realm, much about them remains shrouded in mystery, at least they seem open to reason. In considering our next step, I should very much like to hear your detailed account of them. Right after I have a word with our client, that is. Please give me a moment to introduce myself, then we can review the situation. She's another of your colleagues, I take it. 'Tis well Krile could make her way here quickly. Okay, before we continue, I'm very sorry for all the weird little fucking detours and distractions. But I just want to check something real quick, just to confirm my worst fears. No, you definitely can't, Yeah, I didn't think so. Oh well, hopefully I get all these done in one stream, so I use that first image. And if I can't, then I suppose I'll just have to go in as like a DPS or something, and grab the screenshots that way, so that they can do the fucking boss without me for the 30 seconds it takes me to grab the screenshot. Which I'll feel bad about. Like, I hate being a burden to my party, but like, I don't seem to have much option, right? I can make a party finder with the explicit like, hey, I just need to get through this and to take a screenshot before the last boss. If you guys wouldn't mind just fucking dealing with that bullshit, Oh, man. Anyway. We're making good time. I think we stand a pretty good chance. Greetings, I am Kryl of the students of Baldesion. Do I have the pleasure of addressing Derek, the explorer who sought aid in investigating this place? What is that droning sound? I am Derek. It's a plane. We're good. I'm Derek, and this here is a baby Opo. Yes, I can see that. Doesn't it have a name? None that I know of, nor would I presume to bestow one, for that would be condescending. You see, that's very considerate of you. So I understand you explored the various Phantom Realms with Derek. Will you recount to me the experience? So while the gods tested you sorely, you did not sense any malicious intent. As Rigot said, that they wish to do battle with us, but would seem they do not necessarily wish to cause us harm. Though much and more about this perplexes, mayhap 'tis safe to assume they are not primals. As you may recall, Living Way once told us that the art of summoning, as taught by the Ascians, incorporates the fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Thus do the resultant primals seek to enthrall worshippers, who in turn seek to grow their ranks. But these beings appear to harbor no such desire. If they are primals, then they are unlike those that have been summoned in recent memory. We might suppose that they were created in antiquity in like manner to Hydaelyn, but there is no way to prove it. Who could they possibly be, and why do they desire to battle with man? Even of your little Eorzea, you know precious little. The true identities of the 12, for instance. That was a voiced cutscene. You could have played the line. Emet-Selch did say that, didn't he? By which we may assume he knew the truth, and challenged you to seek it out too. Suffice it to say, you'll do so, of course. Insofar as we can ascertain, this is a matter which has implications for the entire star. In light of this, the students of Baldesion formally accept the commission. We will investigate the Phantom Realm and the beings who call themselves the 12. I'm pleased to hear that. Thank you. Without further ado, then, I will take a look around. There are a few things I'm curious about. Then, with your permission, I will take myself around Eorzea and investigate the worship of those gods we encountered. Arntel, Derek, seeing as you've already seen this place, would you care to accompany me? By all means, in which case... Could you stay here with Kryl, my friend? It wouldn't do to leave a fair maiden alone. I shall be glad for the company. Take care then, and good luck. Shall we ask G'rahatia about his plan? No, I've got to talk to Kryl first. Raha has also shared his observations with me. Keeping your combined accounts in mind, I shall see what else I can learn here. So, to explain my plan, it is believed that the 12 were already worshipped during the Third Astral Era when the Allagan Empire flourished. Come the Fifth Astral Era, those nations that fought in the War of the Magi each took one of the 12 as a guardian deity. This practice has continued to the present day in Eorzea with some notable regional differences. For instance, Ishgardians hold Telone as absolute, while Sharlayans enjoy a moderate relationship with Thaliak. By visiting various locations in Eorzea and learning about the 12 as they are worshipped, I hope to identify any similarities or differences between them and the beings we encountered. In so doing, I believe we will draw closer to the truth of their identities. For our first destination, I propose we take ourselves to Rhalgr's Reach. The place is holy ground for worshippers of the Destroyer and promises to yield useful details. Weird delay on the sound. There you are, Arntel. This place served as the base of operations for your investigation into Omega, did it not? How delightful to be here together. If you don't mind my making an observation, it seems you enjoy traveling with company. I do. It's something I had dreamed of for a long time. There's nothing better. No, there's nothing like traveling with good friends. Is that so? What of yourself? Do you normally travel alone? In my wanderings, I much prefer to have solitude. Not that I avoid people or communities, mind you. As a matter of fact, I've been here before, on the trail of the Phantom Realm. Now that I think on it, more often than not, those places where Phantom Realm sightings are known to occur have a tradition of 12 worship. Then I dare to hope that we are on the right track. As I'm sure you know, Rhalgr's Reach is home to the Temple of the Fist, the ancient headquarters of the Fists of Rhalgr. Raised by the Mad King Theodric, the temple lay abandoned before the Alamegan resistance reclaimed it for its operations. While I doubt that much literature has survived over the years, the people here may possess some knowledge of the local faith. So let us split up and make inquiries and reconvene here afterwards to share findings. Read the words inscribed on the monument. A storm of blood approaches fast, hell's open, heavens weep, for no one soul doth lie beyond the measure of his reach. Once upon a time, Lys explained to you their meaning, that we must prepare ourselves for the strife and sorrow that will inevitably come. Learned anything thus far? Oh, if it isn't Arntel. Is this man perchance a friend of yours? When last he visited, he shared with me the tales he heard on his journeys, and what amazing tales they were. If you have time, I'd love to hear both your stories. Alas, we are in some haste. We're investigating the worship of Rhalgr, and seek literature on the subject. Religious texts and the like. Can any still be found here? Just about all of it is gone, sadly, destroyed by the Empire, if not the Mad King before that. But we haven't lost everything. The mighty lineage of the Destroyer, the tales we share at the campfire, like the legend of our nation's founding. We still have these things, and they were a great source of comfort and strength to us in our darkest moments. I see. If you don't mind, I would be obliged to hear your stories this time. Arentel, rest assured I have this well in hand. Feel free to carry on as you were. I didn't find Graha. Oh well, oops. Yes, if you have business, please make it quick. I'm due to meet with someone any moment now. Forgive me my delay. Why, if it isn't the adventurer who kindly escorted me to the Temple of the Fist? Are you studying monks too, perchance? I am a monk. If so, you ought to work together with me and my colleague here. Few things are finer than joining heads with like-minded folk. Researching the worship of the Destroyer, you say? Why didn't you mention it sooner? This is a copy of Destructivity, a scripture of the Fist of Rhalgr. The original is one of the few texts that survived the temple's razing and was recovered by a monk named Wurgelt. Yeah, I know him well. I went to the trouble of having this made for my colleague, only for her to say she doesn't need it, so I will offer it to you instead. Least you forget this is your passion, not mine. I'm simply assisting you as a favor, and I'd thank you to not put us in danger. But danger is a crucible in which the monk tempers body and mind. So sublime, monks. Well, we'd best return to our work. Till next time, adventurer. Hang on a minute, I just thought of something and it's giving me a dramatic spike in anxiety. I was gonna double check my schedule real quick. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good. Okay, never mind. You ever just like get doing something and then you're struck with the like abrupt and horrified feeling of, wait, do I work later today? Interrupted by what? There we go. Arentel, what were you able to learn? A copy of one of these scriptures, you say? A moment while I skim it over. I see. This chapter appears to be a record of the construction of the great image of Rhalgr, written in a style that suggests folklore was committed to parchment. When the deluge of the sixth astral calamity threatened Eorzea, the ancestors of the Alamegans were guided to safety by a comet. Believing that it was sent by Ralgar, they came to hold him in the highest. This much of the tale I had been familiar with. But according to the scripture, among those refugees who followed the comet, some claimed to have caught sight of Ralgar himself. Their accounts were passed down through the centuries, and worshippers of the destroyer pieced them together to give shape to yonder statue. I must say, it bears more than a passing resemblance to the being we encountered. Were that Ralgar a primal, the explanation for the similarities would be simple. That is, the statue gives rise to a unified interpretation of Ralgar's appearance, which in turn lends form to the primal. However, that fails to account for what inspired the likeness in the first place. If the scripture is to be believed, it was the sightings during the sixth astral calamity. Yet, for those witnesses to be able to recognize Ralgar, they would have needed an agreed-upon idea of his appearance beforehand. If we then consider the history of 12 worship, then it already existed in the third astral era. It would not be ridiculous to think that these divinities existed even prior to that. So the question is, did these beings give rise to their respective faiths, or are they primals born of them? I thought we had made it clear we are not summoned beings. Since time immemorial, our domains have lain scattered across the Eorzea. As a matter of fact, one of those in which you set foot is nearby. 'Tis not unusual for mortals to glimpse us. That voice, could they be? Indeed, I am Brigot, and the hawk beside me is Ralgar. I shall elaborate upon my master's explanation. We thus disguise ourselves when we wish to observe the world without, for being seen in our true forms would violate our laws of conduct. Yet though we similarly disguise our sanctums, veiling them in illusion, rents are known to manifest when the surrounding aether is unstable. In such a time, should a gifted mortal chance to be near, they may inadvertently catch sight of us. Of course, during an umbral calamity, etheric imbalance occurs on a star-wide scale, the ideal condition for sighting the Phantom Realm. Precisely how many times we have been seen, we ourselves have no way of knowing, but that is a sound assumption to make. Well, Brigot, I believe that much shall suffice by way of an apology for our deception, shall we? Indeed, that is all we are at liberty to reveal. Fare you well, children of man. See ya. Aside from their reticence, where it concerns their identity and objective, these divinities are certainly approachable. If what they say was true, then their worship can be traced back to their sightings. It would serve to explain one thing. According to my research in the field of comparative mythology, Ralgar is often observed to bear many similarities with Ramuh. Assuming both were inspired by Ralgar of the Phantom Realm, their divergence may be attributable to differences in culture between man and sylph. So you believe they gave rise to the prevailing myths of Eorzea? Given available evidence, yes, I'm inclined to, yet none of this explains their presence. How and when did beings of such power come into existence? Oh, 'tis you, Kryl. Has something happened? Truly? Very well, I shall take care of it. Kryl has recruited an acquaintance to aid in our investigation, an authority on mythology. I must go and receive her at the sunken temple of Karn, there where she is currently conducting fieldwork, after a brief detour to prepare a little something. Conveniently, Thanalan is home to countless adherents of Naldthal. While I tend to business, may I ask the two of you to make inquiries in Ul'dah? Very well. Excellent. I will join you as soon as I am able. By your leave. So, it's to be just you and me in Ul'dah. I suppose it can't be helped. What strange manners for the one who proposed the survey to so promptly abandon it. I'll not lie, I'm not given to working one-on-one with another, but I suppose I agreed to this arrangement. Well, we had best be on our way. As I recall, Milvaneth Sanctum is still closed for construction, so let us try our luck at Arzaneth Ossuary. You have no objection to traveling separately, I trust? Good. I shall see you in Ul'dah. Gives me a good excuse to offload all these fucking seals I've been getting. It's amazing what happens when you fate farm, right? Holy shit, it's an instance where those horns actually look pretty good. Granted, horns in general on an Al'Rah are gonna look kind of weird. What the fuck do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? I'm too close to the fucking counter for you? Fucking New Game Plus, man. There we go. Hello. The Quartermaster. Materials? I think it's under here, right? It's not. Material? There it is. I would like, Oh, I can get Dark Mat. Oh, only up to grade 5. That's, Wait, I'm not in the right one. Can I please get higher grade Dark Matter, please? I can. Only up to grade 7, which, yeah, I need 8. Oh, I can't. Okay, I might be a little blind. Give me, like, another 99, please. I'll take a handful more 7 as well. And a Trapper's Quiche. Beautiful. Yeah, I haven't been as consistent with my ventures as I probably should be, in all honesty. You can get some really neat shit from that. And you know, maybe one day I'll even get the Onion Helm and become a Gillionaire. Ah, you're here. Sorry, I had a detour of the Hall of Flames. Of the deific twins, Naldthal, here they worship Thal, who keeps the realm of the dead and weighs the worth of men's souls. In contrast, Nald keeps the world of the living and oversees their financial fortunes. Their names are borne by many a location and religious organizations. Some, extremely wealthy and powerful, exist to nurture faith in them. On the surface, it may seem strange that a hub of commerce, such as Ul'dah, could be home to such spiritual people, but it is actually quite logical when one considers that their religion is, in essence, commerce. In any event, Nald Thal is a truly unusual divinity. What was originally held to be one god came to be worshipped as twins. Indeed, rather than two distinct entities, that which we encountered was a single being possessed of two personalities. Maybe keep the "we talked to your god" thing on the DL. Did I mishear? Did you just say you encountered Nald Thal? And while his appearance differs somewhat to the divinities worshipped, it cannot be denied that there are striking similarities in their nature. Perhaps we should avoid talking about that here. Forgive me, this is hardly the place for such a conversation. Let us continue it elsewhere. "'Twas careless of me to openly speak of our encounter with a divinity in a place where he is worshipped. Hereon I shall exercise greater caution. I thank you for alerting me to my indiscretion, and ask that you keep it between us. Now then, to finish our conversation, as I mentioned, though the Nald Thal as worshipped by men appears somewhat different, there are undeniable similarities in their nature. I believe we may report this much to Grahatia. With that, our work here is done. Rather than waiting for a companion to arrive, perhaps we might seek him out at the Sunken Temple. He mentioned needing to make a detour. Were we to set out now, we ought to be able to catch up to him. After all, we hardly know one another. Rather than loiter with an unfamiliar person, 'tis better to use our time productively. Wouldn't you agree? Then let us head to the Sunken Temple of Karn at once. Are you alright? If you hear me, please say something. You're here, thank goodness. I found this woman collapsed. Though I can see no obvious injuries by her attire, she appears to be some manner of scholar. Water, food, in my bag, please. I see. Arentel, may I trouble you to find her bag? I will stand lookout in the meantime. Examining the bag, you find a skin with a little water left, but there appears to be no preventer. For now, you decide to take the water to the woman. Don't worry, I've got like 700 Trapper's Quiches on me. She can help herself to as many as she wants. If I understand her correctly, her bag is somewhere nearby. Please find it. So thirsty, so hungry. Not enough food. I need food. I have not saved dried meat, though tough as leather. Do you have anything easier to consume? I have 700 Trapper's quiches in my bag. She can help herself to as many as she wants. Oh, and tell, Derek, what are you doing here? Actually, that can wait. Steady, snowy Gaim. I've brought you Archon loaf and coffee, made sweet and creamy, just as you like. I'm reborn, washed down with a sweet beverage. The life-giving nutrients of Archon loaf permeate my being from head to toe. Thank you, kind stranger. However you knew my preferred source of sustenance, you are truly a godsend. Oh, it's you, Raha. What brings you here? I don't recall mentioning my field work. It's for research into the Beladians' worship of Azima, you see. Haven't you heard from Kryl? The students are presently investigating the 12, and we would prevail upon your expertise. May I introduce Snowy Gaim, expert mythologist. She is a collaborator of the students, and like many, a Sharlayan scholar is passionate about her endeavors to the point of forgetting to eat. Seeing as she has recovered, may I ask the two of you to tell her about the Phantom Realm? We fought God. Again, honestly, that's pretty normal for me, but, you know. The 12 abide in the Phantom Realm, and you exchange not only words with them, but blows besides. Incredible. In your description of the domains, a thunderous tower in one and a sweltering city in another are precisely as the heavens of lightning and fire are depicted in legend. In ancient times, worshippers of the 12 believed that there exist 7 heavens and 7 hells. Aetherology has since established that departed souls return to the ethereal sea. Oh, I'm back. Mostly. The fuck was that time limit? Is this a fate start? Sorry. But it seems those afterlife domains were more than just inventions of mortal imagination. As a pursuer of myths, I must say it feels somewhat anticlimactic to suddenly have these revelations given to me. But more than that, I'm dying to know more, which is to say, please allow me to join your investigation. We would, of course, welcome your presence. Without further ado, then, let us head to the Umphalos. Kryl awaits us there. No fate. Oh, I did not. Sorry. I missed a fate. Fair. I think. Hard to say. Worth a shot. Oh shit? Can I talk to them? No? Do they got bowels? Got any words? No? Alright, worth a shot. Is there a hawk around here somewhere? Wait, no way. Oh, that's so nifty. That's so nifty. And then over here. Yeah, there's a golem. Yeah, there's a rabbit. Missing a couple. Like, I can't find the hawk. The hawk's probably just perched somewhere. I'm just blind. Like, it's not... In my own defense, it's not like they're massive, but... That is incredibly nifty. I'm very glad I noticed that. If it's not obvious enough, and I guess this is like a fucking minuscule split. Those are the gods. They're just hiding in plain sight. I think this one is Nemea. The rabbit is Halone. The golem is I forget who the golem is actually. I think the golem is Althik? Anyway. I'm willing to bet like they're all just around the place, and like you can like find them. Like Spriggan's Briggot, Hawk is a Ralger. I don't know where the Hawk is. Oh, there's the Hawk. There's a Ralger. Oh, that's so nifty. Okay. we gotta move on. We're already past the 2-hour mark, and we got 2 more of these to go through. Welcome back, everyone, and welcome, Snowygim. I'm glad you could join us. Kryl, how delightful to see you again. I understand you've been doing a fine job leading the students. But may I say what a lovely place this is? At a glance, this appears to be the highest of the heavens of legend, the 7th heaven. And oh, if those aren't symbols representing the other heavens. I take it those are their respective gateways. I should like to pay them all a visit. For Snowygim's benefit, let us review what we have learned thus far, and then deliberate the next step. The gods reappeared before us in Ralger's Reach, though they were disguised as unassuming creatures. Their laws forbid them from showing their true forms outside their realm. Yet in the event the ambient aether becomes unstable, such as during an umbral calamity, it is possible for the realm, and indeed the gods themselves, to be glimpsed by mortals. And such sightings, we believe, have given rise to the various faiths practiced throughout Eorzea. As we confirmed in Ul'dah, the Nalthal were worshipped by the people, and the Nalthal we encountered here have more similarities than they do differences. In the course of exploring the Amphalos, 2 things caught my attention. The first is the gate which lies in the innermost area. If each of the other 6 gates lead to an elementary aspected heaven, elementally, and we stand in the 7th heaven, as Snowygim says, Then, what then lies beyond the last gate? The second is this monument. It harbors some manner of magic, unlike anything I've seen before. I will endeavor to decipher it, but it will take time. Divinities that have existed since time immemorial, who abide in domains resembling the heavens of legend, why have they chosen to reveal themselves to mortals seeking battle? Unless they favor us with more of their secrets, 'twould seem this monument holds the key to solving the mystery. Indeed, much and more yet lies beyond our understanding, but we'll keep chasing the truth together. As I'm sure you'll agree, though, this is tiring work, both mentally and physically. We need to pace ourselves. To which end, might I suggest we return to Revenant's Toll and have a rest before we embark on the next stage of our investigation. So rarely do I get to simply chat with colleagues, I had fairly forgotten what it felt like. Indeed, it's quite fitting that we should be doing so at the seventh heaven. Fitting? That's an understatement if I ever heard one. The seventh and highest of the heavens, which rules over the remaining six, was right here in Mordona all this time. That isn't fitting, my friends. It's destiny. You are obviously well versed in the myths surrounding the heavens and hells. If you don't mind, I should like to hear your thoughts on them. Invested as they are in their research, it doesn't take much to stroke their passions. My apologies if it makes you uncomfortable. Having always traveled alone, I am admittedly not too familiar with such a lively atmosphere, but I do not mislike it. By the way, the two of you arrived at the sunken temple rather quickly. Did something happen? Nothing at all. Totally fine. We don't gotta worry about anything. Well, as pleasant as this has been, it's past time we return to the Annex. The paperwork for this commission isn't going to complete itself, alas. Then I shall take myself to the Umphalos. There's so much there that I'd like to see. And I believe I will go for a walk nearby. It's getting a little warm in here. Oh, all right. Do take care now. Oh, Arntel, it's pleasant, isn't it? The smells and sounds of a tavern. It makes one feel alive. And afterwards, stepping outside alone and bearing the cold air, I like just as much. While we await developments, I shall remain here in Revenant's Toll. If there are any tidings, rest assured I will share them with you. Thank you for your help thus far. I doubt so much could have been accomplished without you. And as such, we have completed Myths 1. I am going to take this opportunity to step away for... my battery. To step away for a few minutes, just to, walk, grab something to drink, maybe a snack or something. And then I will be right back to see how much more of Myths, ideally all of them, that I can get through. Not much for music at the moment, though, is there? I'll go step back inside the Seventh Heaven. So, I will be right back. Okay. So, over the course of my break, I did a bit of thinking, and I think I'm just gonna wrap up here. A little sorry going from a break straight into closing. I try and avoid doing that, but I don't know. I'm still feeling a bit worn out from the fucking car saga, and you know, maybe one day I'll fucking tell the story on stream. But hey, I want to thank anyone stopping by who did. I'm going to do my very, very best to remember to put something in the VOD to mark that, like, no, start of this break, you can leave. It's over. We're done, right? Nothing else of, like, any interest happened after this point. But yeah. I want to thank anyone for stopping by who did. I really appreciate anyone who gives me the time of day. And have a good one, all.